Welcome back everyone to another episode of the mowing series. So if you guys seen the last episode, I went to pick up this plow which we got for $3,500. It's not in the best of shape, but I'm going to do some maintenance to it. Probably the weekend. We're going to put a new cutting edge on it, get some paint put on, but for now I'm just going to put it in the shed and hopefully we do get the time to do it. So guys, right now it is September. That means winter isn't too far away and we're nowhere near ready for it. Let's try to get this plow put in the shed. I will have to order some parts for it because I checked the local places around here. There's nothing in stock for it, which is not good. That means I'm gonna have to order extra just to be on the safe side. This plow is homemade, so some of the specs are custom and a lot of dealerships around here don't carry that stuff. I mean, if I had to, I can buy cutting edge and cut it, but it's just more work for me, and I went online to check the prices before and they're roughly the same, so why not just get the one we need without having to modify it? So that's what I'm gonna do. But besides that guys, we do have a lot of things to do today. So I got the plow put away. I need to go up and grab the bucket for the skid steer because a company reached out to me and they want me to demo one of their machines. So I need to go over to the rental place and grab that. It's going to be completely free. We're going to have it for roughly 2 months. I'm going to be able to test this machine out and see if it's something I want to buy in the future. For the best part guys, it's going to help me with the bigger commercial properties. So I'm pretty excited to go over and get it, and I got the perfect job for it. So you guys remember I mentioned in the last episode we became city certified to bid on their jobs, and I ended up bidding on 2 extra ones. I heard back this morning we do have one and the job is massive, so this machine here is definitely going to be perfect for it. We just got to go over, sign the paperwork at the rental place, pick it up, and drive over to the next job, which isn't too far away. But the mower I got right now, if I try to do that job, it will probably take me a day and a half to do. But with the machine we're going to go grab right now, it should only take me roughly 3.5 hours. Alright, so I'm just pulling up to the rental place right now. We're going to park this over here. I don't see the machine outside right now, so maybe it's out back, maybe it's in the garage, but I'm not too sure. Let's just get these ramps taken down. There we go. We got one. Let's get the other one. The thing is, I don't know if this machine is going to fit on this trailer, but we won't know until we put it on. But before I do that, I gotta go inside and get the paperwork signed. And after an hour and a half, I finally got everything signed. So guys, there was a lot of waivers, a lot of legal things we had to sign just to make sure if things go wrong, we're not in trouble and the rental place is okay. So we're gonna go in this garage. We do have this Toro groundsmaster 5900 and it is a beast guys. This machine here for commercial properties is gonna do it so quick. I don't even know the size of the cutting width, but it's gotta be close to 12 feet. Anyway, we need to go put it on the trailer, get it to work. So I gotta go out and ask if they can move their truck. Anyways guys, it's been roughly 10 minutes. They got their truck put to the side. Let's get this garage door put up and then we can jump on the Toro, get it fired up and try to put it on the trailer. But guys, where I'm backing this up right now, we're right next to the truck and I must say this machine is massive. We're pretty much bigger than the truck. So this mower here is definitely gonna come in handy for certain jobs, but most of the ones we're going to be doing, like the residential ones, it might be a little bit too big and too heavy. This mower is definitely specialized for certain jobs. It barely fits on the trailer. My plan is if I can demo this, get a lot of commercial properties, we can build up our money pretty quick because I'm not paying for this mower. I'm allowed to use it as much as possible for the next 2 months, and that's going to be my plan. I'm going to try to get a lot of commercial ones, try to get as many as possible before the snow gets here. I got a goal right now. I want to get at least $60,000 in the bank account before winter, and we need a newer truck. Something that's going to be a bit better for plowing, so with this machine here, that's going to be possible if I can get the bigger jobs. But anyways guys, I'm finally over to the next job. I'm going to hop out of the Suburban and just check it out. So we got to do the baseball field, we got to do this area over here, and the area over by that tree. So there is a lot of lawn here. It would be nearly impossible to do with my other mower, but this one right here here, I think I can get it done in 3.5 hours. I hope anyway, because I do want to get other jobs. I just don't know if we got enough bigger jobs to keep using this mower for today. And that's why I'm a bit iffy to buy one like this, because yeah, it's good for these big jobs like this, but you're not always getting them. So let's see how everything works. Let's get the wings put down. All right, there we go. So if I had to guess, I think the mower is roughly like 10 to 12 feet wide. So we're able to do a lot more. My regular one is only 54 inches wide. So this monster right here is triple the size of my regular mower. It's definitely a little bit harder to get used to, especially going around corners. I'm not used to the wing, so when I make the corner, the wing is on the road and not really cutting anything, but over time I'm gonna get used to that, and hopefully this property here is gonna make me a lot better at using this machine. There's not a lot of things that we can hit here, so it's definitely the best spot for practice. But as you guys can see, we made one pass so far, and it looks like we did 3 to 4 if we were using the Skag mower. I'm just gonna try to get everything outside the baseball field done first, because there is some stuff in there we could hit, like the fence, and out here I guess we could hit the power poles, but I'm hoping we don't, because that would cost at least $10,000 to fix one, so maybe actually it's worth being out here. Yeah. So I think the best thing for me to do is take my time. Anyways, it's been roughly an hour and a half. We just finished up the outside, and guys, it was a lot of lawn to do, but everything is cut good. I'm going to get the wings put up because the entrance to the baseball field over here is not that wide. I don't want to beat anything up, so we'll put them back down once we get inside and start mowing. Alright, let me see. What control is it again? Okay, so we get the left one put down. Let's get the right one. There we go. It shouldn't take me too long to get this cut in here. I'm gonna say roughly an hour, which isn't too bad, but the thing is, we didn't get the other contract I bid on with the city, so I won't be able to use this mower anymore today, and that's the worst part about it. I do want to buy one of these in the future. I priced it up with the company that let us use this one here, and it will cost close to $25,000 for this mower, and that's a lot of money for a mower you can only use on certain jobs. It's almost too heavy for residential and too big, and to top it off, a lot of the streets we go to mow properties, they're run by HOAs, and there's a lot of restrictions. You're only allowed to use certain types of machines there. They're pretty strict. I could barely use the Skag mowers I got there, so I highly doubt they would let me use this. That's got me thinking, is this mower the best idea for me? Probably not, unless we can start getting the bigger jobs. I just don't want to spend $25,000 on something like this, waste all that money, and only get one contract probably every 2 weeks. It's not really the best business decision to make. As of right now, if I had the money to buy this machine, I wouldn't buy it. Maybe in the future, like I said, if we get the jobs, it would be the perfect machine for me, but for the size of the company I got, it's not the best decision, so unless I can start growing really big in 2 months, we don't need this. Well, anyways, I finally got this baseball field done, so we're going to put the mower on the trailer. Let's get the wings put up so we can fit through this opening without beating anything up. Then I'm going to collect my money, head back over to the shop, switch out the setup because we don't have any more work for this one right here. Holy smokes, guys. So I just made $8,000 mowing this property. It took me over 3 hours to do, so that's roughly $2,600 an hour. That's a lot of money. Should I buy a mower like this? Oh, that makes me want to. I mean, if I can get at least 3 to 4 jobs like that, I could pay for the mower. It's just, it's hard to get those jobs, so maybe I should hold off. We'll see what we can do with this mower in the 2 months that we got it for free. And if we're able to get the ones like that, maybe it'll be worth it. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. So guys, the Suburban is making a weird sound, so I need to pull over, get the hood popped up. Let me see. I'm no mechanic, so I really don't know what's happening, but we don't have a lot of power. It's smoking a lot, so I think I should probably go back to the shop. We do have a lot of weight on the trailer right now with this mower. It's not helping out our situation, so I'm gonna park this, call a mechanic, get him come over and look at it, and just try not to drive it more than I have to. But that sound is getting super loud, and that's not a good sign. And this is why it's good to always have a backup vehicle like we do right now with the GMC truck. Guys, I don't know how we made it back. This is definitely not working the best, so I shut it off. I did call the mechanic. He's gonna come by later on today. So we're gonna pop the hood for him, get the door shut, grab our other mowing setup, go out, knock on some doors. Hopefully we can get roughly 5 to 6 more contracts and just make some money, because that's not gonna be a cheap fix. Ah man, it's always something. So as soon as we start to move forward and it seems like the business is starting to do good, something like that happens. Anyways, I'm finally over to the street here. I'm gonna knock on this door and hopefully I can get that one. Yes, so I ended up getting this one right here. First door we knocked on, we got as a client. So we're gonna be using the skag mower on this one. This street here is ran by HOA, and the biggest mower you're allowed to use here is this size of a mower. Any bigger, you're gonna get a fine. So I try not to get a fine, because what's the point to mow properties if you're just spending that money on fines? But anyway, we're gonna get this one done here. I did look down the road. It looks like most of the properties on the street are done. Once we get this one finished, we're going to pack everything up, move over to the street over there by the football field. But the thing is, over there, the HOA is even stricter than this road here. They don't want you to use any ride-on lawnmower, so we're going to have to use the push one, which I'm okay with because most of the properties over there are pretty small, so it's not a lot of work. Anyways, I finally got this one done. It took me roughly 25 minutes to do. So I'm gonna park the mower right here, hop off, go knock on the door, collect my money, pack everything up, and head down the road. So I just made $240 mowing this property. I would like to do more on the street because I can use the skag mower, but I already checked it out. There's none on the street, so we got everything packed up. We're gonna move over to the next street, take off our push mower, knock on doors. We still got a lot of daylight left to get a lot of contracts, so I'm gonna try to get as many as possible. The mechanic is on the way over to look at the Suburban, and that's not gonna be a cheap fix, so let's get started. We're over here, let's knock on this door and hope for the best. Ah, dang it. So I didn't get that one, but lucky for me, there's a house across the street. So let's try that one. And guess what? I didn't get that one either, but there is one across the street. So let's keep trying. And that one was also a no. So let's go across the street and try that one too. Oh, we got to get one. Yes, so guys, we finally got this one here. We knocked down 4 doors. We got 1 contract. It's not looking too good for me right now. We're pretty far away from the truck, so I'm gonna go down, grab that, move it a little bit closer to this one here, so after we get this property done, we can continue on down the road, hopefully get some more. But like I said, in order to do these properties over here, we got to use a push mower, and that's not one of my favorite things to do. It just takes a little bit longer, but lucky for us, the property sizes here are pretty small. Just check out this yard right here, guys. Like, there's not that much grass here to cut, so it's not going to take that long to do. I just got a notification that the city put up more contracts on their website, so once I get this property done, I'm going to take a little 5 to 10 minute break, put in my bids, and hopefully by next week, we got a couple big jobs that we can use the big mower on, because there's no point for me to demo that mower if I'm not going to be able to use it. It's just going to collect dust in my shed, so I need to put it to work. I can't put it to work on these jobs here because I would get a big fine. The only jobs that we can really use it on is jobs for the city, so I need to get as many as possible, try to hit our goal of $60,000 in the bank account, a newer truck, something that we could plow with, and in order for me to do that and do it quick, I need to win the bids with the city so I can use the Toro mower and build money pretty quick. But anyway, guys, I finally got this job done here. I'm going to park here, go over, collect my money, which I made $240 more on this property. But we're just going to go over to the next house across the street, knock on that door, and hopefully I can get that one. And now for the moment of truth. Will we get this one here? Probably not. And just like I thought, we didn't get that one there, but lucky for me, guys, there is another one across the street. But we're halfway through the street. Our luck is starting to look not the best. Oh, I thought we could get more. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. So we didn't get that one either. There's still probably, I'm gonna say 5 to 6 more houses we could try. So let's keep on going and hope for the best. And about time. So we ended up getting this one right here. It's not that big. I'm going to say I can do this one in 15 minutes. But guys, I did get some bad news. The mechanic called me. He looked at the Suburban and things aren't looking too good. He thought it was going to be something simple at first when I talked to him on the phone. But when he went out there to look at it, it's a way bigger job. So I don't know if we're going to get it fixed. He don't know exactly what's wrong with it. He wants me to bring it over to his shop so he can put it on the lift, check everything out right. I don't know if I want to do that because we did get that Suburban for free. I don't want to dump anything like $5,000 into it if I can use that $5,000 to buy something a lot better. So I don't know what to do. I got to think about it. Do I want to risk paying $5,000 to get it fixed, or am I just going to cut my loss, let it rot in the yard, and get another truck? I really gotta think about it. But guys, this is gonna be it for this video, and if you guys are enjoying the mowing series and would like to see more mowing content in the future, smash the like button, subscribe, and consider turning on notifications. That way you're notified every time I post a video. And until the next one, I'll see you guys later.